This is Tarot on Dex, and I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the street. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message for my divine collective? What do you need to know most to walk the highest path for the greatest good? I hope y'all can hear me. I was just about to go see, but I see you coming in now. The Nine of Cups. Okay. A shift in the energy because heavy on at least the past 7 to 10 days being just very thick energy, but Nine of Cups looks like personal fulfillment. It looks like you Justice card energy is out here. The energy and effort that you've been putting into persevering through the thickness of the energy over the past 10 days is bringing in pleasant results. This is what I'm tapped into. 9, 10, 11 cups. A lot of positive information. The Two of Cups, 9 plus 2 cups is 11. 9 plus 2 cups, that's 9, 10, 11. 11 is a 2. And so I do see opportunities for connection and partnership coming towards you. I also see realizations and like you be thinking you want shit and then you get it and you recognize you don't fucking want that shit. You be thinking you want shit, then you get it, and you recognize you don't fucking want that shit. I like it because like you get information, like the awareness of that. That's what's coming through. Queen of Swords energies in reverse. The awareness of the fact that you say to yourself in your mind, "Oh, I want a relationship, or I want a business partner, or I want to collaborate, or I want to be on a schedule, or whatever the fuck it is," and then you do it, and you get it, and you go for it, and you like, "Shit, no the fuck I don't." No, the fuck I don't. Ten of Swords. This work here. Two angel number, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. No, the fuck I don't. I don't really want that. The world made you feel like you wanted it. Everybody else had it. You saw your mama with it. You saw your daddy with it. You saw your sister with it. The death card energies out here. It looked like they was having a good time. They was trying to make it seem good. You know, that smile that don't go up to the eyes like, yeah, you should get it. Hell no. That's what's on this board. 9 of Pentacles energies out here with the 9 of Cups. I like it. I like the information that's coming through. Is the realization that sometimes you think you want things, you tell yourself you want things, and then you recognize and realize you don't want no parts of that. 9 of Swords energies. It's like a pet. Oh, it looks so cute and cuddly, and you see other people with it. 999 angel number, and you say, "Oh, I want a puppy." Then next thing you know, you outside in -2 degrees weather, taking the dog out because the dog got to poop. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. So I like it. I like the information that's coming to you about what you thought you wanted, and realizing you didn't want that fucking shit. 8 of Cups energies out here, and loving and respecting yourself and appreciating yourself enough, and knowing who you are enough to say, you know what, I could walk away from this. You know, it's an investment. It's not a loss because it feels like a loss. Well, damn, I done spent all this money on this, or I done spent all this time on this. It's not a loss. It's a lesson. I learned it. I went there. I tried it. It's not for me. 8 of Cups with the 2 of Cups is 10 cups. Personal fulfillment. 10 of Swords, 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10, angel number. 5 of Pentacles. So I do see you. I don't know. It's the idea of other people looking at you and feeling pity for you or something like that. Like, oh, you don't have one. I never wanted it. Right? That's the biggest obstacle that you're facing at this time is that people going to look at you and say, oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't have that. You don't want it, though. And that you should be okay with people thinking whatever the fuck they think and being wrong because people be loud and wrong. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Waking up at this early in the morning and stalking people is odd behavior, Kevin. I mean, I know that it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You could be writing in your journal and doing your daily prayers before you log on to the internet and start trolling. Like, there's better things to do with your time. Don't do. 999 angel number, 10 10 10 angel number. Hi. And then it be stalkers. Okay, you know me. That's somebody that know me. Because I'm telling you all the time, people who know me, they always use that little whatever. I don't even know if that's supposed to be funny or not. Because Miss Cleo made a lot of money doing what the fuck she was doing. I don't know if that's supposed to be funny or not, but people who know me always say that. Like, oh, Miss Cleo, what the fuck? What are you saying? Another one they'll say is Whoopi Goldberg. Bitch, Whoopi Goldberg is she won a Tony Award, she won a Grammy Award. This bitch is successful. She won an Academy Award, bitch. Hey, what the fuck? Who are you comparing me to? And why would that be an insult? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something. I have to tell you that person know me. That's somebody that is wish they was a hater. Because a hater could go on about their business. A hater don't wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and look to see if you posted. That's somebody that wish. They wish. They say, damn, I wish you would have never found success. Oh, I wish this person would have never made no money or whatever it is like that. They wake up every morning thinking about me and wish. Tell you that's somebody that know me. I'm telling you. That's what they always go to, Miss Cleo. Because that's the only reference they have because that's the limit to their information. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reference that they have in the whole of the spiritual path in regards to tarot because they're so limited with that southern mentality. The only reference that they have is Miss Cleo. They don't know of all of the renowned people who've done spiritual things. That's how I be knowing it's somebody that know me. Because motherfuckers who read and shit, they know more than just Miss Cleo. You get what I'm saying? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift always. But motherfuckers don't realize how they tell on themselves. They tell on themselves trying to be trolls. Oh, okay. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Brain so tiny. What is the most important message from my divine collective? We use this deck already. Being honest with yourself about what you thought you wanted. Being real with yourself enough to say, I don't really want that shit. And then walking away from it. Other people gonna look at what you don't have and say, don't you want this? This is what the whole world has. This is what everyone is doing. You gotta be okay enough in your spirit to say, no, I don't want that fucking shit. It's people who don't want a house. They got a trailer or they got a little what you call them things that you drive around in all the time, and they live their life on the road, and that makes them happy. They don't want to be rooted. They don't want to be grounded. They want to move around a lot. They like to wander. You get what I'm saying? That make them happy. People might look at them and say, well, don't you want a house? Well, don't you want a more permanent? No, they don't want that. It's this type of energy. The Winnebago. Now, why would they name it that? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something like that. Let's get some messages from my divine ones. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the time, the energy, the love, and support. I promise you. A lot of energy around in your environment, in your hometown, or in growing up. A lot of people try to push you into boxes. And they said that if you don't go into this box or you don't go into that box, then you'll never be accepted. You'll never be allowed. I am so grateful for each and every one of you accepting me and appreciating me when at home or wherever I came from tried to push me into boxes that I didn't belong in or that I didn't want to go in and said, okay, if you don't go in this box, then nobody's ever going to want you. And now here you are, a tribe, a community, a family, and the people who said that I would never be wanted and I would never be appreciated if I didn't go in their boxes are now coming over here to this circle, because we not squares, to this circle that we've created and trying to get in. Ain't that nothing? You might be facing a similar energy. Motherfucker said if you ain't fit into the box, then you wasn't never gonna be shit. You wasn't gonna never have shit. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker tried to project and prophesy over your life, and here you are creating your own fucking circle. You never needed they fucking box. Fuck they box. Now they trying to get into your circle. Ain't that nothing? Waking up early in the morning, it's 7:30 in the morning, waking up early in the morning. Oh, it's very possible, Leah. You see me? You see me? Waking up early, 7:30 in the morning to come on somebody YouTube and talk about some crazy shit. Go read a book. Be productive. Create something. You're a generator, operator, destroyer. You're made in the image of God. Go and create something. They might have told you that if you didn't do what they said you were supposed to do or what they projected onto you, that you was going to never be able to do nothing. Now look at you. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? If you have to pull five cards to justify it, just accept it. It's a no. There's a lot of motherfuckers trying to come up with all of these reasons and excuses. They said, I've been tapped into this energy at least all week. I think today's the third day in the week where it's like, oh man, please fit into the paradigm that I say that you be, like somebody said, maybe they said you was promiscuous. Perhaps they said that you were irresponsible. They said that you couldn't handle and couldn't hold and couldn't have. The letter H showing up significantly. Now they looking and searching and nitpicking is the word, trying to pick you apart to find evidence of what they said was flowing through you. If it was in you, it wouldn't be hard to find. But they got to pick you apart to try to find shit to back up the story that they made up in their mind about you. This is what I'm tapped into. Because you ain't want to fit into their boxes, apparently. Crash, don't confuse chaos with adventure. Don't confuse adventure with chaos. It's a lot of people that didn't understand the way you was going. Duh. They're not supposed to. They didn't understand the way you were going. They didn't understand the way you were traveling. They didn't understand the way you took things. And it just it's energy around. They're not supposed to. Everybody has their own path. This energy feels like a lot of entitlement, or people who feel entitled to your energy, or people who feel entitled to, like, I don't know, it gives me, it's kind of prejudice, because it's the idea of somebody saying, well, because you are who you are, you should admire me, or you should respect me, or, it's like subordination type of energy that's showing up, but it's heavy on entitlement and expectation. You know what I mean? You could have grew up in a certain neighborhood. You could have grown up in a certain neighborhood, and somebody who grew up in a different neighborhoods feels like they have some type of hierarchy over you because they grew up in that different neighborhood. It could be those type of superficial things, right? And so it's that you're not operating under that paradigm, right? Because you can recognize and realize that no matter where you grew up or where they grew up, you have more intellect. You have better leadership capacities. So it's a lot about people not understanding why you go the way you go, why you don't follow and you choose to lead. You could be accused of going against the grain or being very rebellious in some way, shape, or form. But I don't give a fuck who these people put in power. You can see their ineptitude, and it's like you refuse to follow them. People try to pick you apart, to say that you were unruly, to say that you were self-righteous, they say that you were violent, or all of these things like that. None of that shit was true. You just could see the ineptitude in the people that the world expected you to follow. This is what I'm tapped into. Boom, on red. Say shit. I bet you. It's like the energy of like, I'm not going that way. And I think that it's like the idea of you being called a radical or a rebel because you didn't fall into the line that they put you in. But you can see that line that they was putting you in did not align with who you actually are. This is what I'm tapped into. Mirror, mirror, right? This ain't shit. This ain't where I belong. This is not where I go in. But they wanted to box you in. It's a lot of times. It's a lot of times when people don't fit into the boxes that the world projects: black, white, other, right? Male, female, other. You know what I mean? Rich, poor, other. Then when you get othered, a lot of times this masculine patriarchy doesn't know what to do with you when you're othered. So they put you all, or they exile you, and they deem you, as lower than you. You say, yeah, maybe I'm other. You say, maybe I'm other, but that don't mean I'm less than. That don't mean I'm lower than. This is what I'm tapped into. Sneaky link energy is out here with mirror, mirror. I really feel like they was trying to link you up with a group that didn't align with who you actually are. And I feel like you rebelled against that. And motherfuckers trying to figure out, not only like, at first they were trying to justify who they are, but now they're trying to figure out how you made it this far. This is what I'm tapped into. Hopeless romantic energy is out here. Sneaky link mirror. There's also like a lot of hate, like surface level hate, but really jealousy is just love and hate at the same time. It's more of a type of jealousy because although they overtly act like they don't like it and act like they can't appreciate it, beneath the surface they want to be like you and they want to walk like you, and they wish that, not necessarily that they want to be exactly like you. It's just that they wish they had the courage to rebel against what the system assigned them. It's not that they want to be exactly like you. It's just that it's that they wish they could follow their dreams and follow their hopes. They wish they could exist as an other and still be successful too. When they operate in their otherness, they feel cursed. This must be a lesson. Not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Heavy on your own leadership qualities, heavy on you refusing to follow certain things, like not letting the fact that you othered in whatever ways that you othered stop you from finding your own personal success and purpose. Situationship energy is out here. They're talking about somebody liking you. They're talking about somebody pretending not to like you, speaking negatively on your name, accusing you of very derogatory things, but at the same time, them being very attracted to that thing that they say they hate. It reminds me of the man from Hunchback of Notre Dame, the priest, and he was in love with Esmeralda, but at the same time, he felt like the love was a curse, or he felt like, that type of energy. It's like they wish they could, and they wish they had the mental freedom and fortitude to forge their own path, but because they don't have the courage and the mental freedom and fortitude to forge their own path, they'll try to stop yours. That's what this feels like to me. Snap. Your comfort zone is a trap. I like this energy. This deck always comes out with these chaotic cards. I like this energy. Your spirit team is saying you might feel in your mind and your heart that you should begin to be more complacent or more compliant because you've been rebelling against the system for so long, and it kind of feels like maybe you should just do what they want you to do and fall in line. No, that comfort, that's you try to do that because it's comfortable. No, it'll never really suit you anyway. Your leadership capacities and qualities, your ability to identify another person's ineptitude will always come oozing out of you, and it will create, more chaos than this following your and forging your own path and finding your own mental freedom does. A lot of people claim that they don't like it, but they wish that they could do it. Huh? A lot of people claim that they don't like it, but they wish that they could do it. Yes. Ever grateful for the opportunity. And maybe not the exact same thing that you do, but pursue their personal passions like you do, is what they desire or admire, or envy is probably the best word. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. What are we going to tap into? We can use that deck, and we can use that deck over there. What's difficult? Everything's difficult. Doing what you need to do for you has its difficulties, and then not doing what you need to do for you has its difficulties. So choose your heart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I definitely do not conform and am rarely compliant. And when I try to be compliant and conform, it still don't work. Thank you for double tapping that screen. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate the love. You can't even see my face. I appreciate your kind words. All praise to the Most High. Up early in the morning, I jump shy. We kick you the funky reggae, and I don't know why. I'm smoked out. And all these hoes know I go by the name of Mr. Kango. I'm up early in the morning.
Greetings in the morning.
Those will never catch Lil Kango falling. That is the God in you that hates being told what to do. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and Roxy, Foxy. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. I heard, couldn't we be happily ever after? We could be all together for so long. What is this energy? I'm always precautious of this particular card because it looks like a dream. You see how it looks like it's a fantasy? Like at any given moment you'll wake up and it won't be real. Like Harry Potter in the mirror in front of that mirror that was like showing him his deepest dream, and he couldn't leave from in front of that mirror because it was him with his family or whatever. It's like that. I can't let go. Attachment, obsession, and holding on. Holding on. Baby, union energy is out here in reverse, and attachment in reverse, reconciliation coming back, second chance rebuilding. I tell you, bro, couldn't we be happily ever after? That's a fucking fairy tale. One of the most consistent frequencies in this material plane is change. And it is beautiful. It allows for growth. It allows for evolution. You know what I mean? And happily ever after is a fairy tale illusion. That means that after this, we were happy every day after that. There was never a challenge. There was never a struggle. We never faced any other problems. And it's bullshit. Change is the most constant that you will have in this material plane. So then if you know that change is going to happen, the goal is not to just be happily ever after, but for whatever experiences that we experience, we can grow through them and evolve through them together. Okay? Union energy is out here with attachment, and it's like holding on to something. And whatever this is that you're holding on to is holding you back. That's what this feels like. Couldn't we be happily ever after? Guarded energy came out. There's something about not changing. That's the problem here. There's something about like holding on to something and like not it's like wanting it to like wanting the night to never end. You know, have you ever heard those romanticism, those romanticized ideologies? I hope this never ends. Wait a minute. If this ends, I hope that it starts something, a new beginning that's better than this, because we know inevitably that change is a constant. That's what this feels like. It's time for a new direction. Now, the thing is, can this go with you in the new direction? And likely, if it goes with you in the new direction, it has to be able to change or be ready to change or have already changed in the ways that you have changed. Is what I'm tapped into. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Like I said, this happily ever after is a fucking dream. And I don't want to be so mean or sound so harsh or like cruel, but I think that you're stopping yourself from really living a reality and having a beautiful reality because you're holding on to a fantasy. You're stopping yourself from having a beautiful reality because you're holding on to a fantasy, and your most powerful path forward is to recognize the fantasy, how it is dreamy, and ask yourself, how can you have something like it in the real world? Because to have it in the real world accounts for some change, accounts for some growth, and accounts for some adaptability. This is what I'm tapped into. Fake. Illusions. Like the most important thing for you to kind of like give attention to at this time is like some illusions. Like how sustainable is something? Like, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy this experience and let it be fun while it's fun, but how sustainable is this? And when it's no longer sustainable, are you ready to shift into a different reality? This is what I'm tapped into. You go on vacation all the time. You go on a 2-week vacation. You live like gods, right? You eat all you can eat shrimp bar. You sleep in. You go on excursions. All of this beautiful shit. You ride the horse down the beach. Let your hair blow in the wind, right? You go back to work after that. You know, that's a vacation. It's this type of energy. It's nothing wrong with you enjoying and appreciate this experience, but all good things come to an end. Every night must come to a close. And one of the most powerful tools that you'll have ever developed in your repertoire in this situation and going forward is knowing when to go home. Knowing when you know what is over. It was fun. It was good. It was wonderful. But now it's time to go home. That's what I'm tapped into. Justice energy is out here. It's not. You'll tip your scale. You'll tip your scale if you try to maintain some fantasy forever. It's okay to exist in a fantasy for a while. Call it a honeymoon phase. But then you got to get back to real life. That's what I'm tapped into. Decisions energy is out here. It just feels like the fairy tale ending. That's what this feels like. It could be you coming out of honeymoon phase and then really trying to build a schedule and get used to living a real life with one another. But it could be that a fairy tale relationship is coming to an end and holding on to it is like holding on to a deceased body. After a while, you can love that person, you can care for that person, but after a while, it's going to start to decay, and that decay can make you sick. Is that type of energy? You're holding on to something that's dead. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Y'all double tap that screen and share the live so we can share this love. Yeah. Cut them dead ends off. Clip them dead ends. Your hair will grow in better. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Welcome in. I appreciate the time, the energy, the love and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I am going live on my other page later, where I'll be doing live readings. I'm not doing live readings. Are we doing free readings on YouTube today? For the subscribers? Is it today for YouTube? I think it is. Later on in the morning, I'm going to go live and do free readings for subscribers. And that would be the time that you can come in and get a reading if you're interested. My readings usually on live are donation based. So it's whatever your heart is led to give. And I can share with you the payment information at that time. If you're ever interested in a private and personal session, then go ahead and use my website, www.tarotondex.com. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk. I expect that for the greater good. I wasn't sure if it was here or on the other page that I said that I was going to, but it's here. So we'll be live later on today. I hope I see you there. And I'd be so grateful for the opportunity to read for you.
Okay. Heat comes from heat. You got heat on?
Yeah.
I'm about to go.
All right.
I'll try to come back in like 2 more days, like 2 days before the Super Bowl.
Okay. Be safe, drive safe. It's kind of wet out here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got puddles in my car.
Oh, yeah, you got a puddle in your car. Okay. So the first card out is what it said. Oh, she took the message back. Let me mind my business. The card says rejection is just a divine spam filter. Rejection is redirection. God didn't ghost you, He blocked him for you. God didn't ghost you, He blocked him for you. Protection, divine timing, and redirection. I just said that. Rejection is redirection. One of the most permeating messages that's coming through for the collective on at this time is, whenever you see this, is you didn't really want that. You ain't really want that. You only thought you did. Bruh, that's what's on this board. And so you're not missing out on anything. It's not a loss. And I think that the idea of social currency, how other people will see the situation, it has nothing to do with the truth or the reality of the matter. It's what other people will perceive about your experience. Oh, your boyfriend dumped you. Oh, you got evicted. Oh, all of these things. Maybe you chose to leave that place. You don't want to live there anymore. Perhaps people might think that you got put out, right? Maybe you chose to leave that relationship. You weren't happy anymore. Maybe it was amicable. No, you got dumped, right? And that will cause you to stay in situations and circumstances that don't really align with you. Thank you so much. Nothing is hotter than saying no. And one of the, I'm telling you, this is what's come through for the collective today. It's like unapologetically, like people have been using this idea of rebellion. Are you going against the grain? Are you always having to be different to control you for a long time? Whenever you feel, it makes you feel a certain way when people say you're just being different to be difficult, rather than recognizing that that's just who you are. People make you feel like your differences are difficult, and you're no longer apologizing for your differences. That's what's on this board. Unread isn't a mystery. It's indifference. It's evident. It's not, you're not speaking in sign language. You're not talking in a different language. Nobody needs to read between the lines. You're being very direct. They're saying that you're being difficult. No, you just don't want it. That's okay. You don't have to want what they expect you to want, or want what they want you to want, because they knew if they were you, they would want it. That's what it is. People look at you and they say, oh, if I was that pretty, or if I had this, and if I had that, this is what I would do with it. That's why God didn't give it to them. God didn't give it to them because God knew they was going to fuck it off. God gave it to you. You don't want that shit. That shit don't fucking excite you. That's why you don't have it. So they say, well, don't you want this and don't you want that? Oh, he's so into you, so you fuck him. Because I'm really not that into him. I don't want him. Oh, well, you must be. And they start projecting onto you. You must be this. You must be that. They can never discover the depths of what you actually are. And you shouldn't dare to care. They could never discover the depths of what you are because they're so superficial. That's why they want all of that shit that they feel like you should want. And you don't want it. And they can't just accept that you don't want it. It has to be you being difficult. What? Kind of weird ass shit is this? And it affects you, honestly. Like, it has an effect on you, but no more, right? We having this conversation, but you be like, damn, I'm not trying to be difficult. Okay, just let me get it then. Then you wind up with some shit that you never fucking wanted. Fuck that. Now you got the hassle of having to get rid of it, or humanely dispose of something that you never really wanted. It makes you look fickle. It makes you look unreliable. Nah, you finna start standing on it. And if motherfuckers want to say that you're difficult, you're gonna say, no, you're being difficult. I'm just plainly stating that I don't want it. Why are you forcing it? It's motherfuckers that's forcing shit. But I feel like you're no longer like coalescing is the word, just to keep everybody calm, right? People pleasing. You're no longer coalescing. If they feel like you being difficult because you say you don't want some shit, then difficult is what the fuck it is then. That's what this is. Congratulations. You just sponsored the circus, right? Because for real, a lot of times those projections, it forces you into a circus full of clowns. This is not your circus, and these are not your clowns. That's what I'm tapped into. Enlightened for hours, and you realize and recognize that whatever they want to say, you get what I'm saying? Whatever they want to say say about what it is that you do want to do, that's something that they will never discern, that they don't understand it. And they don't understand it because even though y'all live in the same material plane, you live in different mental, emotional, spiritual dimensions. You might be in the same material plane, but you're in completely different dimensions. This is what I'm tapped into. And these motherfuckers telling you how to stay bound. They're telling you how to stay in your lower chakra. They're telling you how to stay rooted in things. This is what I'm tapped into. Messy does not mean powerless. So just because they don't understand why you do the things you do, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You don't need them to understand why you do the things you do. They want to understand why you do the things you do, because if they had what they deem as your power, then they would do some things. But I think they'll do things differently. That's why God didn't give them your power. Calling it a phase. One of the most permeating messages that's coming through is saying that, oh, you don't really understand. You do want this house. You do want this relationship. You do want this job. And this message is saying you got to learn how to stand on the fact that the people who are calling you difficult are only people who wish that they had the opportunities that you turned down. That's what I'm tapped into. They wish they had the opportunities you turned down, but you got to understand that God put you in this position and on this path for a reason, and trust that you know the way forward. This is what I'm tapped into. Stop manifesting their return. Look how easy this card said it. Stop manifesting their return. Manifest your refund. They got you manifesting their shit. They don't have the talents, they don't have the gifts, they don't have the abilities. So when you say you want to go in a different direction, they say you're being difficult because they want you to go in that direction because that's what they would manifest. And God gave you these gifts, talents, and abilities for your refund. This is what I'm tapped into. Silence is an answer to, honey. And sometimes you just gotta ignore motherfuckers because people want you, they want your attention, they want your energy. Don't give them your breath. One of the most powerful things that you will learn in the spiritual path is the importance of your breath and saving it. One of the most powerful things that you'll learn, and I'm still learning it every day, is the importance of your breath and saving that shit. Let motherfuckers be stupid. Let them. Just go ahead and let them. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Stop trying to understand why a person will wake up before 9 o'clock in the morning to troll. They don't have no creative force. Don't try to understand that. Don't wrap your head around that. They don't have no creative force. They don't have no productive energy. They see you and yours and they wish that they could, but they don't. You're not directing your energy in the direction that they would direct theirs. So the only thing that they can do, the most they can come up with, is stopping you. That's all the creative energy they got. Don't try to understand that shit. Don't put your brain in that lower vibration. Let them have that. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's do some elements. Some elements. Starting off with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? What does Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces need to know most to walk the highest path out here for the greatest good? Eight of Swords. Get out of your head and get into your hands. Get out of your head. Don't be no explanation. Don't give no bitch no explanation. Don't give no bitch no dissertation. Give a bitch a display. Don't give them no what is it? What's the word that they trying to get me to say? Don't give a bitch an explanation. Give them a demonstration. Don't give no bitch no dissertation. Give a bitch a demonstration. That's what's on the board. Get out of your head and get in your hands. People like to talk. They just like to talk a lot. They just like to talk a lot. They not finna do nothing. You out here doing shit. You can't be stopped by nobody's words. Four of Wands energy is out here with the Eight of Swords. And if you get out of your head and get into your hands, you can make your wishes come true. This ain't no hand that you dealt, and you just got to play the hand that you dealt. You reap the seeds that you've sown. You reap the fruit that you've sown. You reap the harvest you've sown. So what seeds are you planting? Or is your day filled with conversations about what the next person doing? Get out of your head. It ain't that much talking in the world. It ain't that much planning and propagating and all that shit in the world. At a certain point in time, you got to grab that motherfucking shovel and get out there and get to making them rolls so you can sow your seeds. It ain't that much talking in the world. And all of this motherfucking shoo-shooing and who-shooing is going to lead to some type of disappointment. Get out of your fucking head. Your mouth on your head. Get out of your fucking head and get into your hands. And that's what's gonna make your wishes come true. But all the motherfucking that shit ain't gonna lead to nothing but disappointment. This is what I'm tapped into. Get up, get out, and get something. Get to doing. The only people who need to be talking is lawyers. The people who talk for a living. You a news broadcaster. You a journalist, bitch. That's what you get to doing. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Everybody else need to be working with their hands. That's what I'm tapped into. The Ace of Swords energies out here with the Eight of Swords. That's Nine of Swords. And that's how you're going to find relief. But all of this motherfucking I ain't getting you nowhere. I'm telling you, man. This motherfucker easing into your conversation. What it called? Eavesdropping. This motherfucker eavesdropping on your conversation and taking your ideas and running with it. Because you're stuck in your mouth. You're stuck in your head and won't get in them hands. You heard me? Your spirit team say, hey, okay, all of this. Let's do something. Let's do some of this. This is what I'm tapped into. 7 of Wands energies out here. 7 of Wands, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a lot of people that want to try to stop you. Grab your torch and pitchforks. People who are grouping together to try to tell you that you can't do something or something is possible for you. Why would it take 50 motherfuckers to stop one person unless that one person was beast mode? But guess what? If they can get into your head, it don't matter what. If they can get into your head, it don't matter how powerful you are because you won't use your hands. If they can get into your head, it don't matter how powerful you are because you won't use your hands. And if you do use your hands, you'll use your hands to tear your own self down before you build yourself up in the ways that you're supposed to. Hey, they just like to talk a lot. They not finna do nothing. Get out there and do something. Whatever it is that you said you was going to do, just do it. When you wanted to walk, when that baby want to walk, do you think the fact that the baby stumbled stopped the baby from walking? You can't tell that baby shit until that baby start walking. I put 2 labels on my back and start walking. And that's the spirit that's out here right now. You gonna stumble. You're not gonna get it perfect the first time. Maybe you get it perfect the first time, and for the next 15 trials after that, you can't get it. And you did it the first time, so you know you can do it, but you can't do it again. Hey, you'll get it eventually. You just got to get into your hands. That's what I'm tapped into. 9 of Pentacles energies out here with the 4 of Swords. But you ain't gonna be able to do all of the things that you want to do from the couch. You ain't going to be able to do all of the things that you want to do from the couch. This is what I'm tapped into. Ace of Cups energy is out here. But if you get out of your head and get into your hands, then it'll come to you in increasing measure. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over, just like God promised you. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. It ain't no conversations. It ain't no explanations. It ain't no dissertations. It's nothing but demonstrations going on around here on star card energies out here. And I'm telling you, it's going to come to you exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think. Because when you take 1 step, God take 10. It's going to be a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah. You ain't going to be able to do that. I know who your mama is. I know who your daddy is. Oh, you a hoe. Oh, you broke. Oh, you this race. Oh, you that race. Oh, you this gender. Oh, you that gender. Hell, you genderless. Whatever they can come up with. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're going to try to come up with it to stop you. All that is this. That ain't finna move nothing. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. July. What is going on? I'm making them mad, huh? Making them mad. Let me see what they said. July, I know you don't want me to say it. Y'all still on that? My hair is a topic of conversation. What's going on? Oh, we're not supposed to even have hair, first of all. So the idea that I have hair is blowing they fucking wig back, huh? You get what I'm saying? They just want to talk. They just want to talk. They not finna do nothing. That shit don't move nothing. Oh my God. He's still on the air shit. And one of the things is they'll never understand that process that it takes for me to get my hair like this. Why is you worried about it? It do smell good. I just oiled my shit this morning. I be on TikTok shopping. They done gave me the Arab girls. The Arab girls they be using perfume gels and perfume oils. Baby, listen. But I ain't worried about them people. That flank ass. I love everybody. But I don't try to understand things that ain't meant for me to understand either. I let y'all do what y'all do with y'all head and shoulders. And y'all motherfucking, that little curling on where you can stick your hand in that bitch. And that bitch is, I let you do your shit. I say, oh, that's so pretty. It's and I stay over here and mind my 4C business. I mind my 4C business. Whatever. I don't like explaining myself to niggas. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't like explaining myself. That was for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They trying to distract us from doing y'all reading. I don't like explaining myself to niggas. My hair is a topic of discussion in the troll community, though. Why? That has nothing to do with what I do every day. My hair and even my nails have nothing to do with these fucking readings. Angels, archangels, but I guess that's all they can attack. That's superficial. Oh, and they like to talk about me being fat too. So if this is your first time here, just prepare yourself. They'll talk about me being fat. They'll talk about my hair being unwashed. And they'll talk about my nails for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. No, we haven't done earth signs yet. Holding out the earth signs and say the best for last face ass. But listen, I'm not here to prove myself to anybody at all. I'm just doing this. I like doing this. I hope I'm saying something that helps. And that's what I'm showing up for. Everybody else can suck my dick. I mean that. All the balls and shit. I want to put it, I just wanted you to just mock my shit. Balls and dick in the mouth at the same time. I ain't lying. If you here for these messages and I'm saying something that resonates, I love you and I appreciate you. All the rest of that shit, I swear to God, you can suck my dick. You can suck out the fattest part of my black ass. I mean the darkest part of my booty hole because I don't bleach it. Yeah, the hairiest, darkest part is where you can put your face. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Because y'all be thinking that because a person trying to be spiritual and trying to do the right thing that they won't get in your ass. And I promise you I would. I would get knee deep in your shit. Find my grandma in that motherfucker. Don't fucking play with me. Now let me get back to these messages. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Right? Y'all want the messages, right? Okay. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, 4 of Swords energies out here with the 2 of Swords, that's 6 swords. It's like reservation. It's like holding, like not forcing it. Don't force it. That's going to be your most powerful path forward. One of the most permeating messages that's been coming through has to do with like you having wisdom. And you could be young. You can look youthful. You could be quirky or eclectic, eccentric, whatever it is. And people don't take your wisdom. You could have the answer to the $1 million question. You could heal them of all of their ailments and all their addictions, and they will miss it because of whatever superficial shit they holding on to. Don't force it. Your people gonna know your voice. The children of God know his voice. 4 swords with the 6. 4 swords, 4 plus 2 swords is 6 swords. 6 swords. Come on, man. You ain't got to force it. You show up the way God assigned you to show up, and the people who looking for the voice, because they was already looking for the voice of God before they ever heard what you was saying or saw what you was doing. You understand what I'm saying? And then they saw what you was doing and they heard what you was saying and they say, okay, I was looking for something like that. They'll feel the resonant frequency. Fuck everybody else, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands energies out here. And you'll say, oh, who you was looking for? Sometimes I do a reading. And spirit will tell me somebody is going to make a particular comment. And when they make that comment, I'll be like, I was looking for you. This message was for you. Because Spirit done already told me you was going to make this comment, that you was going to comment on that song I mentioned or something like that. Spirit told me to look for you. This message was just for you. It happens all the time, and this is this type of energy. They're going to recognize you. They're going to see you because the sheep know God by his voice. That's the sheep knows the shepherd by his voice. And when the shepherd started calling, hey, the sheep come because they know he keeps them safe. They know he feeds them. This is what I'm tapped into. The people who, what is this? Why is it like that? They want so much. Bye. Sayonara, sucker. God does not author confusion. And if you don't recognize the voice, then this ain't for you. And one of the biggest things you'll find is people want it to be for them. They can sense the power in it, but they're not ready to receive yet. They want it to be for them, but because they're not ready to receive it, they'll reject it and they'll refute it. And they'll try to make other people miss out on it too. That's what you need to know most. What he said. Don't worry about it. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. What the fuck he said? Don't worry about it. Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Right? And so do what the fuck you doing. Do what the fuck God is telling you to do. It needs to be what you do. It can't be a fad. It can't be a trend. It cannot be a diet. Diet. Eventually, I'm going back to eating my hog maws. I'm just eating like this for a little while so I can shed these few pounds. But when I shed this weight, I'm going back to my regular way of eating. It has to be a lifestyle. Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. And when it's a lifestyle, the sheep will recognize you as their shepherd. This is what I'm tapped into. And I'm not talking about no weak-minded people. I'm talking about people who are looking for the path that you have discovered and can recognize you as a guide on how to get on it and how to get through it. This is what I'm tapped into. Ten of Pentacles with the Chariot card. Oh, you went there before. Harriet Tubman. Oh, you been down the Underground Railroad? Well, which way is it? And how do I go? And what conductors do I look for? And who will help me along the way? It's this type of energy. But it's going to be people that's like, oh, no, don't do it that way. Fuck them people, man. Don't waste your breath. Nine of Pentacles energy is out with the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles means that you want it to be a reputation that you built. You don't want it to be microwavable. You want it to be something, because why? Why? Because when you build it like this in the most natural way, it can't be replicated. You've never seen twin roses. You've never seen two roses on a bush that look exactly alike, even though they're growing from the same roots. So when you grow it organically, and when you grow it in a natural way, Seven of Pentacles energy, nobody can copy it. They try. And they think that it intimidates you, but everybody know the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Oh, and people know it. People know the real thing versus the motherfucking, they know Ocean Spray and they know motherfucking Great Value. And people like Great Value. I like Great Value. I like it because it's economical. But when I can get me some Ocean Spray, I go ahead and pay that little extra $1.15 and go ahead and get my little. You get what I'm saying? That's what's on this board. Seven of Pentacles energy is out here. So don't worry about how much time it takes. Don't worry about the people who don't believe in the goal or believe in what you're manifesting as you're manifesting. Fuck all of that. Because when the fruit is plucked from the vine and people taste its sweetness for the first time, they'll go to their labs and they'll go to their offices and they'll try to recreate like pineapple candy, but they'll never get that actual fresh flavor of a pineapple off of the tree. This is what I'm tapped into. So let it grow. The people who recognize you, 666 angel number, gonna see you and they're gonna come to you and they're gonna support you. Everybody else, fuck them. And I mean that. Nine of Pentacles energy is out here. 6969 angel number. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. That was Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We did Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, Euros! See, Tostanita. Can I say something? I've been manifesting. And one of the things that I've been manifesting is like currencies, different currencies. Like, I want to travel. I want to go to different countries and things like that. And so I've been doing money manifestations, but one of my money manifestations includes currencies of different denominations. So how I was just saying, sometimes God will give me a reading and then I'm looking for a particular comment. I was looking for that denomination. Is that pounds? Is it pounds or euros? It might be pounds. In any case, Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's go Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, girl. Okay. I got hoes. I got hoes. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I am so grateful for you. Listen, I am manifesting those euros, yen, those pounds. The Sun card energy is out here with the Six of Wands. I like this energy. It does feel energetically like you've been going through a lot, like being attacked. Maybe your social reputation has been being attacked. Nine of Wands with the Three of Cups. Yeah, like it's also like maybe you work in a career where it's like there's a populace of people, and so these aren't people who are coming to you and directly in your face and talking to you. These are people who are forming bandwagons behind your back to 6969 angel number. You actually got a 369 angel number to discredit you, to ruin your reputation. You really have been, whether you knew it or not, because the Sun card with the Six of Wands tells me that you was just doing what the fuck you do. Dolly Parton around this motherfucker. You don't give a fuck about if people talk about you. Don't she kind of look like the Dolly Parton a little bit? She wish she could be, but she look like Dolly Parton or whatever it's like that. Here you are just doing what you do. Meanwhile, people talking about you behind your back and making all of these accusations about who you are as a person because of what they see. You get what I'm saying? And you are coming through. You are coming out shining. They said spotless. You are coming out shining. You are coming out spotless. A lot of people try to say a lot about promiscuity, also a lot about being maybe money hungry or something like that, or something was a show or something was only a facade, but you are coming out spotless. You are shining in an authentic life. People seeing that, yeah, you might be voluptuous, you might be very voluptuous with this Dolly Parton card coming out here, but there may be something extremely attractive and magnetic about you in other areas of your life. But you're real. You didn't fuck your way to the top. You didn't use your looks or your charm, even though you might be very good looking and have charm. You didn't use your looks and your charms to get to where you are. This is Elle Varner, Legally Blonde energies out here. Yes, you might be a looker. You might be everything that everybody wants, but you are intelligent as well, and you earn this position that you're in. This is what I'm tapped into. Six of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. And so these people are swinging that air at this time. Like, there are people who heard their argument in regards to who you are, did their own personal investigation on who you are, and have decided that you are authentic in your own right. And until they have their own evidence that ruins your reputation as a narrative, they won't believe it. They swing in the air. These people who wanted to mar your reputation are swinging in the air because people have made their own decision about who you are. And it feels like you coming out shining. That's what I'm seeing. Spotless. Shining, 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 yeah. All of this winning, and that motherfucking magic got to backfire. That shit that they sent to you in order to have you look a certain way or appear a certain way got to go back to them. It was under the guise of, if you're not really operating in the highest light and in the highest order, then let it be revealed, right? Well, what if you are operating in the highest light, in the highest order? These fucking Pharisees and these Sadducees are being condemned for their actions at this time. All of this winning, I've been losing my mind. Said, hold up, don't try to. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. I sincerely appreciate the love and support. I hope I see you later on for the subscriber live, we'll call it, where we do free readings for subscribers. Anybody else is welcome to gain reading for a small donation. If that's something you're interested in, you can always get a reading if you check out the website. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? The Six of Wands came right the fuck back out. Victory and accolades, achievements, laurels. I see you getting your laurels. You may be doing something with bay laurel leaves, but the Six of Wands, accolades, achievements, your wishes coming true. Six of Swords energies out here. 6 angel number. The Emperor card. Loud and wrong. Six of Wands, achievements, accolades. on your high horse. The Six of Swords energy is in reverse. The Emperor card energy is in reverse. Heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, and it makes me feel like someone was loud and wrong. You know, a lot of I feel like your wishes is coming true with this bay laurel thing. It's just this bay laurel wreath is showing up permanent, like it's coming out energetically more than anything else in the card, right? Even though the Six of Wands just went back into the deck, they just showing me these bay leaves. Somebody's been making wishes. Somebody's been doing magic. Somebody has been working spells. Okay, wands. You see this lady has a wand in her hand with some bay leaves at the end of it. Okay, Six of Wands energies out here. Six of Swords, 6 angel number with the Emperor card. Somebody's loud and wrong. There's a lot of magic going through the air at this time where somebody wants, like if it's like this energy of if you aren't in divine order, if you're not coming in divine order, let it be revealed, right? Like this is the magic spell that's being done. Let this person's truth be shown. Let this person's reality be revealed. Let people see them for who they are and not the way they cloak themselves, right? It's happening, but you're not cloaking yourself. But the energy is going somewhere, and these people who were like so hell bent on you not being the real deal Holyfield are now being found out to be unreal. The energy went somewhere. Okay, if this person ain't real, let it be shown that they not real. Okay, you real, so this energy is revealing that they aren't real. Like somebody is loud and wrong. 6 + 3 swords is 9 swords, and now they're perplexed. Because they started this campaign. Queen of Cups energy is out with the Six of Wands, to have people look at you differently. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We was talking about those fucking seagulls. See? We was talking about them fucking seagulls. And this person was like, look at this. They kept pointing at you, pointing things out about you, saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. And loud and wrong. We was talking about those seagull ass bitches. The Eight of Cups energy is out here with the Eight of Pentacles. Meanwhile, you minding your motherfucking business, walking away from shit that no longer serves you. And people could say what they want to say about that, but this is your choice to make if something don't serve you. And minding your motherfucking business in your fucking paper. 6688 angel number. There's a lot of momentum here, and now they've projected so much energy onto you that people see you. See, yeah, we see. And now since we see this person really are who they say they are, motherfuckers turn around and start to look at them. This is what I'm tapped into. Now I'm looking at you. Because I see them, and that made me look at you different. It's this type of energy. 4 of Pentacles energies out here. This person that was pretending to be some type of leader, creating boundaries, redlining is what they're showing me with this Emperor card. 4 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords is Emperor, and this 4 of Pentacles been showing up all week. Minor Arcana Emperor, Major Arcana Emperor. You know what I mean? Somebody was trying to redline. They were trying to control access to something or something like that when they didn't deserve access themselves. A person who, like self-proclaimed guru or something like that, was trying to say that you didn't deserve what you're getting at this time when they were the ones who really didn't deserve to be there. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, seagull ass bitches was projecting so much energy onto you. See, that people can now see, and they're looking at this seagull ass bitch differently. This is what I'm tapped into. 888 angel number. We also got a 4-4 angel number. A lot of momentum. 4-6-8 energy showing up here for you. Page of Wands energy is out here, and I see you moving forward, being done with caterpillar things and moving on with your butterfly wings. 6-6-8-8-8-4-4 angel number. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. What do you need to know most? They say use this deck, so I'm gonna use this deck as a collective. See, seagull ass bitches. Yeah, now we see. What is the most important message? I hope you have a very powerful, positive 9292 angel number. Hey, I like that. What is the most important message? Conspiracy theorists. Bitch, I just work here. Yeah, they was trying to pinpoint things together and connect things that was unconnected and tie it all back to you. A fucking conspiracy theories that's being seen as a fraud. You know what I mean? This is wizardry. This is what I mean when I say wizardry, because it's smoke and mirrors, and it's connections and alignments, and it's orchestrating events. It's not magic. Meanwhile, here you are really with a power. with the power to sit in a crisscross applesauce and put your hands in a prayer pose and then move things through the ethers with your mind. Here you really got real magic, and these motherfuckers got wizardry. This is what I'm tapped into. Bad reputation energies out here with hustling. You probably in the past may have been very rebellious and went against the grain, maybe in a way that was unbridled and uncontrolled. Shout out to the UK. But you've been hustling. Shit, you've been on your shit now. You realize that this world ain't playing with you. And I don't think that you are necessarily, subservient to authority, but I do think that you realize that you could be using your purpose. You could be using your life force energy for something that has to do with your purpose and not to be distracted or dissuaded by the government and the state, right? So maybe in the past you was a little troublemaker, but now you're really focusing on materializing, being purposeful, whatever your purpose is. So whatever they want to pin on you, heavy on somebody trying to pin something on you, will not work. This is what I tapped into, fishing for comment. The only way that it ever even looks like you is when you respond and react to the things the fish, fishing, to the lines they throw, right? You think of a fisherman throwing lines in the water and the fish thinking that it's food or sustenance, they bite the line and then they get caught up. It's this type of energy. The only time that it ever even looks like you operate under this outdated paradigm is when they throw little lines, they throw bait out there, and sometimes you may pick up on the bait. A lot of this energy about save your breath. A lot of this energy about don't even give them your breath, not even reacting and responding to them because they throwing them lines out there, hoping that you'll, bite. That's what I'm tapped into. Passive aggressive no writer. Look at this. Well, somebody come and look at this. And they throwing that shit out there hoping that you'll bite. Because when you bite, that further gives them evidence to the conspiracy theory that they're trying to project onto you. This is what I'm tapped into. Social battery drained. And it also depletes you. Energetically, it depletes you from really showing up in the ways that you find that you have purpose. You don't feel like doing what the fuck you want to do when you're supposed to do it because you done had to deal with this dumbass bitch all day. You know what I'm saying? Fake flexing. There's a wizard out here that's been working your energy and really trying to change the way people see you and affect your reputation. They're being found out to be the fake and phony frauds. This wizard is found out to be the fake and phony fraud because you're the real high priestess. You're the real goddess. You're the one that has real power to move things just with your mind, just with your prayers. You're the one that the spirit really work with, right? This person might have some associations and some affiliations, some bureaucratic connections that get shit done. Meanwhile, you got spirits. You got friends on the other side. On the brain, love on the brain. A lot about this energy, this card especially makes me feel like they tried to make you sick. They may have even tried to infect you with things that are incurable. All of the things that they did to you to try to discredit you, they're now having to fight those same battles. They had the right one, baby. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. If you're ever interested in getting a private and personal reading, check out my website, www.tarotondex.com. You can also utilize my linktree/tarot-on-dex, and check out a private personal reading. I hope you join us later in the day for our subscriber live. And until can I get my reading? I don't understand what you mean. I'm just doing my daily check-in. So this is just a daily check-in. I usually don't do live readings on my daily check-in. It's just a daily check-in for the collective. Real quick, as you start your day to kind of get going, I'm going to come back on later and do free readings for subscribers and donation-based readings. So if you're interested in getting a reading there, let me know. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm so grateful for you. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you. Take it easy.